So when I was younger, my family moved to this church. There was a big change for me when I stepped into my youth, and we had a volunteer youth leader step into a position there. His name was Daryl Rosner, and he started to develop a bit of a passion within me as he started to explore leading music and worship for us in the youth program. I started to take interest. So I picked up a bass for the first time, and Daryl agreed to mentor me through that process and teach me how to play the bass. Wasn't long after that other people that were mentored came into that program as well. We formulated kind of our first youth band, and we really were able to explore leading worship. So not too long after we had formed this youth band, Scott and Debbie Dixon came to our church. At that time, Debbie took a lot of interest in the young team that Daryl had kind of seeded. She gave us opportunities to start exploring our music on stage as well under her leadership there. That definitely engaged me as a Christian. I remember having distinct thoughts at that time of, God, if you're going to use me on a stage, I feel like I really need to be pure in my own heart. So all of these things really laid the groundwork for who I am today. I began to also see a common thread that God was weaving all through my entire life. I married my wife now, Christine, and when I did that, God gave me the greatest blessing and gift that He's ever given me. He gave me an incredible wife and somebody to love and journey with. And now as a father with 2 young boys, it really has lit a fire within me to try to allow God opportunities to inspire these kids, allow me opportunities to breathe some of that life that this church breathed into me as a young lad. Moving forward, I'm going to continue to serve where God has called me in the music ministry, but as He's opened other avenues for me, I'm excited about those. As I have opportunities to continue to work with the youth, I kind of see this big full circle thing come around. The School of Worship is an opportunity that I'm really excited to work with, and as Riley's kind of set the groundwork and the foundation for that, I eagerly anticipate what God has in store for that ministry and my involvement there as well. This place is so important, and it's so crucial that we do have a brick and mortar place where we can come and we can serve. So as we move forward, continuing to invest into healthy areas of growth in this building, as we continue to invest into our kids and into our young ministries and into our youth and worship programs, I feel like this church has really a lot of potential there, and that the importance of this building isn't to be overlooked as we continue to engage Christ and our community as a group of believers, as a community of believers.
What a God story about one of the reasons why we did all those renovations. You know, it really is all about Christ transforming people. This gym was redone to be a flexible, multi-use space in order to help build more of those stories. So whether it's God using Orion Bowls with the next generation, or our kids zone, or a connecting lunch, or a ladies' Bible study or prayer ministry, all of which takes place in here. I want to ask you to continue partnering with us to pay off the remaining renovation debt of about $180,000, that any offering you would give would be over and above your giving to the general fund or to missions. This special Over the Horizon offering is something we do just 2 times a year, and the next one is on Sunday, May the 15th. Let's pray together and then follow God's direction. No pressure. Join us for Over the Horizon.